So I wanted to come show y'all what I do every morning. Um, I really honestly don't even know if I'm doing this right, but I have to tell you that it did absolutely 100% help me get used of like working with the acrylic, like getting used to it, like how it moves, how long it takes to start getting hard, how long I have to play with it, stuff like that. And that has helped me tremendously. So I think this was like $20 on Amazon. Um, and I try to do this at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. And I just sit here and I play on it. And after you finish it, the little things, they just come off and you wipe it down with acetone and it's good for the next day. So these right here, this is for like the size of the beads, the large, medium, and small. I do those, but I don't do that often. I mostly do these and these. So on these, it shows you where to place your bead. One, you put your first bead right here, second bead, third bead, and if you need a fourth bead, you can put it right there. So yeah, I just do this, and I do it for about 30 minutes, an hour. I try to, like I said, at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. But it really did, it really has helped me to get used to acrylic, because like I was so intimidated by acrylic whenever I first started, and I mean, it's because I didn't know anything about it, and so, yeah, and I would practice, but I would get so aggravated because like I said, I didn't know anything about acrylic. I didn't know anything. So when I started practicing with this, and it really has helped me a lot to get more comfortable with working with it, So I just get me a bead. I wait for a few seconds to make it polymerize, or however you say it. And then I'll place it down. And I'll kind of just play with it. Let it get used to where it's going to go. And I kind of fade this down because I got to put my another bead. And like I said, guys, I'm not a teacher. I don't even know if I'm doing this correctly. I'm just showing y'all what I do, how it helped me get used to working with acrylic. If anybody know if I am doing this wrong, which I probably am, let me know, because I mean, I would love to learn how to do it the correct way. But I just thought I would show y'all how I do it. And I don't let it go. I only go every few seconds without wiping my brush. And I learned, like, for me, it's easier if my brush is wet. I don't know if that messes up the acrylic, or I don't know. But if my brush is wet, it's easier for me to maneuver the acrylic, It doesn't stick. And when I do this, I usually use my Young Nails my Core Natural, I think it's called, or something that I don't use a lot. Like I know, like when I first started, I used Kissed when I used this because I didn't want to waste my good acrylic, So but whatever, you could use whatever kind you want. But this right here is my Core Natural Young Nails, and I use my Young Nails monomer. Okay, so I'm going for my second bead. See, I put the second right there. So I place it and I make sure it's in the lines, and then blend. Just keep it in the lines. And one thing I did notice, like if I go like a few days without working with acrylic, it always, I don't know, it's like it's harder for me to I always like my bead size are wrong. My bead sizes are wrong. I'm sorry, it's early, and so my voice is all cracky and I can't really think. But yeah, so if I go a few days without working with acrylic, I find like I have a lot of trouble. So that's why I try to do this at least once a day, especially since I'm trying to do more acrylic sets, you know, which on an actual person, like not on my little hands, my practice hands. I've only done an acrylic set twice on somebody's actual hands, and they came out all right, but I know that you know, I need a lot more practice, because you know, I want to be better than all right, you know. But anyway, so this is what I do. Okay, now I'm going down with my third bead. I usually make this one wetter since it's the cuticle bead, and I need it to I need it to kind of blend in with the whole. And if I see like the acrylic is starting to stick to my brush or something, I just wet my brush a little bit, kind of take the excess water off, and then I come back. You'll excuse my fingers. I'm gonna do my nails today, but I wanted to do this first. I usually do this while my kids are eating breakfast, or just want to have a few minutes to start my day. Okay, so this one's kind of flat, so I'm gonna do a fourth bead. I usually do a small bead for that one. So yeah, and that's it. And anywhere you see that you think I mean, and you can't really tell these aren't real nails, so I really don't do more than the four, you know. But if you need to use more beads, then use more beads. You don't have to stick to 3 or 4 beads, especially starting out, you know. To me, I think working with smaller beads is better. I'm more comfortable with working with smaller beads anyway. So let's try this one. This is a pretty small bead, but we'll work with it. I guess it is good practice getting to learn how it moves and how much time you have to work with it. See? All right.
So there they wasn't fully, it wasn't working at its best.
The what?
Them vents up there when we got this trim. Yeah, I didn't realize I had another bottle in it.
I'm just doing a little quick thing on how to use this thing. And I don't wanna to do a voiceover. The third bead. And I'll go ahead and go in with a apex bead since it's thin. Okay, so I would definitely get one of these if you're trying to practice acrylic. It really helps me get used to it, you know. Just get more comfortable with you know, using it, and you know, it just helps a lot. So if you're having trouble, then I would definitely recommend getting one of these. Okay, and I hope this helped, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.